dreadful to be poor.
I don't think it's fair that some girls have plenty of pretty things and other girls have nothing at all.
Never mind, we have father and mother and each other.
The reason Mother suggested no presents this Christmas was because it's going to be a hard winter for everyone. She thinks we shouldn't spend money for pleasure when our men are suffering so in the army.
Well, we each have $1, and the army wouldn't be much help by our giving that. I don't expect any presents, but there's a book I like so much. What would you like to spend your $1 on, Beth?
Some new music.
I would like a nice box of drawing pencils.
Well, Mother didn't say anything about our money, and I'm sure she doesn't wish us to give up everything.
What do you mean, Joe?
I say we should each buy what we want and have a little fun. Sure, we each work hard enough to earn it.
I know I do, teaching those tiresome children nearly all day.
You shouldn't complain, Meg. How would you like to be shut up for hours reading to and waiting on fussy Aunt March?
I know it's wrong to complain, but I think washing the dishes and doing housework is the worst work in the world.
Well, how would you like to go to school with impertinent girls who laugh at your dresses and label your father if he isn't rich?
Read Bible, say so. And don't talk about labels as if Papa was a pickle bottle.
Don't peck at one another. We have enough rules.
Christopher Columbus, we're only making fun of ourselves.
Joe, don't use such slang expressions. It's not ladylike.
I hate to think I have to grow up and be Miss March and wear a blonde gown and a prim expression. If I were a boy, I could be in the army with Papa, but instead I have to sit here and knit like a pokey old woman.
Joe, you're too wild. And Amy, you're too prim.
And what am I, Meg?
You're a dear, Beth. Enough talk now. Mother will be home in an hour. Amy, you get her slippers. Joe, you like her.
Oh, I hate to get those old slippers. They're so worn.
Why don't I get her a new pair with my $1?
No, you shan't, Beth. I will buy them.
I'm the man of the family, now Papa's away and I shall provide the slippers.
Well, then I shall get her. Oh dear, what shall I get her?
Why don't we each give her something she needs most, and put them on the mantle, and bring her in to see them tomorrow morning?
We've forgotten one thing.
What's that, Meg?
Tomorrow's Christmas and we haven't bought a thing.
But we've just made up our minds to buy presents from Army.
Oh, and now it's too late.
Indeed it's not. I have the solution. We'll put on our wraps, hurry to Mr. Kimball's store, and hurry home before Marmy arrives. On your feet, everyone.
Well, you and the girls been watching anything else this March?
Thank you, no, Hannah. We've eaten all we should.
Besides, I'm sure there's nothing else left to eat.
Here, Kira, never bad. Hannah, as man of the family, I give you permission to clear the table.
I won't be needing permission for that, Miss Joe. It's duty I have to stare me in the face every night.
Now, if you girls will follow me into the parlor, I have a surprise for you.
What is it, Marmy?
Is it something we'll like?
Don't spoil it by asking questions.
Marmy, you sit here by the fire.
Oh, thank you. Now, where were we?
Oh, don't tease us.
Here's your surprise.
A letter.
From your father.
Nothing wrong, I hope.
He's quite well.
What does it say?
Well, I'll read you the part that he wrote especially for you girls. As for my dear girls, give them all my love and a kiss. Tell them I think of them by day, pray for them by night, and find my best comfort in their affection at all times. Tell them that a year seems very long to wait, but we may all work hard so that these hard days may not be wasted. I know that they will remember all I said to them, and that when I return to them, I may be fonder and prouder than ever of my little women.
I am a selfish girl, but I'll try to be better.
We all will. I'm vain of my looks and hate to work hard, but won't anymore if I can help it.
I know you mean that, Meg.
Poor Papa, spending Christmas all alone in an army camp.
that. Next Christmas he'll be here with us by the fire.
It's going to be a quiet Christmas for us, but no stockings hung by the mantle and no presents.
Perhaps it won't be so quiet after all.
What do you mean?
Nothing at all, Mommy.
Anna says the four of you were out just before I came home. I hope you haven't been up to any mischief.
No, Marmee, it was to perform an errand we'd almost forgotten.
Do you remember when you were little girls and you used to play Pilgrim's Progress?
Indeed we do.
What fun it was, especially passing through the valley where the hobgoblins were.
I don't remember much about it, except that I was afraid of the cellar and the dark entry.
You traveled through the house from the cellar to the housetop.
The cellar was the city of destruction.
And the housetop we called the Celestial City.
We used to dye bags for our backs for burns and give us hats and sticks and rolls of paper.
If I weren't too old for such things, I'd rather like to play it over again.
We're never too old for this, Meg, because it's a game we are playing all the time in one way or another. The longing to live a godly life is what leads us through many troubles and mistakes to the peace which is the true celestial city.
You mean it's life itself?
Yes, Joe. So why don't you see how far you can come before your father comes home?
But where are the bundles?
Each of you has her burden, except maybe Beth.
I have my burdens to carry. Mine are dishes and dusters and envying girls with nice pianos and being afraid of people.
What a peculiar burden to carry.
Let's do it. It's only another name for trying to be good.
We were in the slough of despair tonight, as it says in the book. But Marmee came and pulled us out.
But like the pilgrims in the book, we'll need our rule of directions.
Perhaps on Christmas morning you'll find your guidebooks. No, don't ask any questions. It may be none too bright Christmas Eve for us, but at least we're warm and quite happy. Happy enough to sing. Do you feel like playing, Beth?
I'll sing the alto part.
No, you sing the soprano part.
Round yon birch and
after all.
And she has so little money.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. Did you two get Bibles? Beth and I did.
Yes, we did.
Let's get dressed, then slip downstairs and see if Marley's there. I'm anxious to see her face when she discovers what we've done.
Fine, bright day, Hannah. A real Christmas.
That is Miss March. Would you like Santa Claus gave me?
Oh, so sweet. How thoughtful of them.
Indeed it was. I'm so happy. I could have myself go cry. But I won't.
Miss March, did you look on the mantel?
No, Hannah. Why?
You must do so at once. Now who could that be on Christmas morning?
I'll get it.
Merry Christmas, ma'am.
Merry Christmas, young lady.
It's one of the little girls on the way to the Pine Grove.
My mother asked me to give this note to you.
Oh, thank you. Won't you come in?
No, Miss March, I have to go right back home. Have a Merry Christmas.
Okay. Merry Christmas.
Is it anything bad, Miss March?
Yes, it is. The poor dears. Hannah, is breakfast on?
I'm just about to cook it, Miss March.
Well, don't.
What's that, Mom?
Go get the big basket and load it with wood. Hurry, Hannah.
Right away, Miss March.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
March.
Christmas! Merry Christmas, Marty!
Thank you for our Bibles.
It was a wonderful surprise.
I'll always keep mine.
Same with me. I'm starving. Are we having muffins?
And buckwheat with maple syrup?
Well, that depends on all of you.
On us? What do you mean, Marmee?
A note was just delivered to me from the poor widow who lives down the street, the one with 6 children.
Her husband was killed in war, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. They have no wood to burn and no bread to eat. I was hoping that you would give them your breakfast as a Christmas present.
Well, Christopher Columbus, it won't hurt to give up breakfast for once in our lives.
Of course we will. May we go with you?
We can help you carry things.
I knew you wouldn't refuse. We'll make it up at dinner time, and when we get back, we'll have bread and milk for breakfast, and that'll tide us over.
sure breakfast is good enough for everyone. Did you see their chimney? There wasn't a bit of smoke coming out. It's so bitter cold out.
And to think, last night we were complaining. Marmy,
Yes, Beth?
did you ever see such expressions as those poor children had when you served them those buckwheats and syrup?
The poor dears. I doubt they've ever had such a fine breakfast.
How they ate those muffins. It's just as well you didn't have me, Amy. You're getting too fat.
I am not.
I thought you were carrying a burden.
I am, Marnie. Amy, I apologize.
Seems sweet. Just as that little girl delivered me the note, Hannah told me to do something. Something about the mantle. Looking on
The floor.
No. On
The ceiling?
No. She told me to look on the mantle. Why? I don't know. Look at this.
Don't look at us. Santa Claus must have left them.
What could they be? Open them, Marmy.
Gloves. Such warm ones, too. Thank you, Meg.
I hope they fit.
I'll try them on. They fit perfectly. Two lovely linen handkerchiefs, which I need so badly. Thank you, Beth.
I hemmed them last night.
Oh, what could this be?
It's a bottle of real cologne. Amy, you spoiled the surprise.
Not really. Thank you, Amy. I'll wear some on Beth's handkerchiefs. This slippers. Aren't they wonderful, Joe?
Try them on.
They're a bit large, Joe.
Gee, well, I'll stay there. You can wear them right over your shoes.
The sentiment is there. Just the same. I think I'm a very lucky mother. I have my family around me. Yesterday I had a letter from your father. Today we helped our neighbor. And ahead of us
is practically the whole day.
for our Christmas dinner, we have a pair of fine, plump chickens.
And tonight, Meg, you announce the news to Mother.
Tonight will be the first performance of a new play,
In 4 acts.
titled The Operatic Tragedy, written by Miss Josephine March.
Have you written another play, Joe?
My greatest effort to date. I shall now do part of the scene for you.
Oh, don't. You'll spoil it.
Go on, Joe.
This occurs in the 2nd act.
The third act.
The 2nd, I've changed it. The heroine, that's Amy, is being kidnapped by the villain. She screams, "Rodrigo, save me, save me! Ah!
What's the matter?
You, Czar, you are a knave.
No, what's the matter, Miss Joe?
You are a knave. Stand there, I shall shoot you. Now I have you, you rogue. Now you shall perish.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you have. You're wicked, bad, ill-fated. I arrest you in the name of the law.
The salmon across the stage has got your head, Miss Joe. I'm going back to my quiet kitchen. What have you done now? You're frozen the adjectives, Joe. I've scratched the second best set of China White.
And so, my children, I give you my blessings. May your lives be happy from this point onward. I clasp your hands.
We owe you our lives, Don Pedro.
And the curtains fall, signifying the end of the play.
such a lovely dinner.
Well, there must be some more chicken bones we can gnaw on.
I'll take one, Miss Marsh.
Well, the woman opened the door wide enough so I can get in.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
Yes, and to you too. What about your girls? Haven't they any tongues? Can't they wish me a Merry Christmas as well?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence.
Yes, and to you too. You, woman, what's your name?
Hello, sir.
Take this basket and place it on the table.
Are you making a mistake, Mr. Lawrence? We aren't expecting anything.
Well, I suppose not. But Hannah here told my cook all about your breakfast party you had this morning.
Breakfast party?
Don't deny it. I heard all about how you brought your breakfast down to the poor families down the lane. I thought I should return the favor, and I have. Merry Christmas and a good night.
Merry Christmas.
Well, he's a regular Northwestern, I'd say.
Marmee, what do you suppose is in those packages?
I don't know.
Mr. Lawrence has never before been in our house.
He's awfully proud, and he hardly ever speaks to anyone.
Well, we may as well open them.
I suppose we may.
Ice cream! Pink and white!
Real French bonbons.
And pink. Fruit.
So many kinds.
What's in this other long package?
Oh,
Roses! Christopher Columbus, and we always thought old Mr. Lawrence was so proud.
He's an adult gentleman. He knew my father years ago.
He never lets his grandson mix with anyone.
Well, from now on, we'll have to see that his grandson gets to notice. And old Mr. Lawrence, too, for that matter.
It shows you can't judge people by their exteriors. Tomorrow, we'll write a note of thanks for Mr. Lawrence, and I'll sign it.
Here, here. I'll deliver it.
Well, we'd better start before the ice cream melts.
Hannah, get some bowls and spoons.
Hello, Miss Marsh.
And Hannah,
Yes, ma'am?
bring a bowl and spoon for yourself.
I will, thank you. Christopher Columbus, hasn't this been the best Christmas anyone could ask for? Well, hasn't it?
Very best.
Very nice. I just want pink.
I'll eat either kind.
Thank you, Hannah. It's been a busy day for you, hasn't it, Hannah?
Busy for all of us.
What a fine day.
But there is gospel.
We helped our neighbor, and our neighbor helped us. Yes, the spirit of Christmas has lived here all day, and I hope it will for many years to come. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry